Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Protecting his head well with his guard. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. There it is! Oscar De La Hoya's unable to stand up to that combination.
Get up, damn it! Come on now!
2, 3.
Let's go, get up now, get up.
So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's a golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Roberto Duran's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. With his great amateur pedigree and all his success as a pro, De La Hoya's seen it all. Tonight he sees an inside fighter.
Yeah, he'd rather be on the outside, Joe. There's no doubt. He's a tall guy. He has the range that usually has an advantage over most fighters that he's going to fight in his weight class. But, as you said, he knows when he has to, he can get it done on the inside. He goes to the body pretty well, and he can shorten up those long arms and be effective.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Last 10 seconds.
Keep your hands up and throw your hands. I need you to string your punches together. 3, 4 punches at a time, okay? You understand? Get close to the champion.
You gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Relax.
De La Hoya's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran. Well targeted two-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
Good step back counter punch there. How about that left hand? Blocks the head shot. Another left hand from him. Halfway through round number 2. Good block by Duran. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A crushing two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. De La Hoya's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch number.
Take some chance.
And round number 3 is underway. Excellent 1-2 by Oscar De La Hoya. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. De La Hoya's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. Nice. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Away from those punches. Move your head.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Don't let him get at you.
De La Hoya's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Stay away from those. We need to pull ahead. This fight is too close. I need you to double up the jab and follow with 2-3 more punches. Right? Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
Throw them in. I got more. Throw them in there.
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time swing, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
That's a huge shot, that left hand from Duran. De La Hoya starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
I love what I see, baby.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. De La Hoya is putting forth a great combination there. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Oscar lands an uppercut on the inside.
Keep working the jab.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. De La Hoya's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Oscar De La Hoya's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it. And then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Super two-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Roberto Duran's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Combination to the head. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Roberto Duran. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. De La Hoya's left now getting into the mix. Nice work with the jab, mixing in the offense and defense. De La Hoya on the outside is like a dream. And round 5 comes to an end. Teddy, both men are bloodied and battered at this point.
Well, it's even for both guys. Now it truly is about what we talk about all the time, the will of a man. It's no longer just about the skill. It's about who has the greater will.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
So Roberto Duran's hurt by a big shot. De La Hoya's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. Good job on the two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran well off the mark that time. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
It's all right, just keep moving.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Punch! Punch!
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
Back to the body.
De La Hoya's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And round 6 comes to an end.
That's it.
Roberto Duran's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Go!
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Oscar De La Hoya. Duran's not able to have the real estate he wants, just not utilizing that jab to get through that front door and to the inside.
No, and that's where he needs to be.
Cheat work, cheat work.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
At the halfway point of round 7. Look at that combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Trying to erode away that. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
5, 6, 7.
Roberto Duran's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Good block there by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Duran's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax.
After 7 rounds, Teddy has him up big. De La Hoya's been just dominating with his work rate. He's the busier fighter.
Yeah, the other guy is acting, I don't know, he's acting like maybe he's a rich guy or something. It doesn't matter to him. He must have a big fat bank account because he sure as heck doesn't look like he's worried.
Duran is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Scores with the combo to the... Oh! And bang, and away he goes. And for the 2nd time tonight, he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roberto Duran still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. De La Hoya is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the bodies. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Roberto Duran's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that could really cut his wind. He took a shot, but he came back with a big shot he just scored with. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Stand up!
5, 6, 7,
Stand!
9, 10.
Get up! That last round really damaged. And it's all over. Oscar De La Hoya's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. Oscar De La Hoya's able to end this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.